Tonight at 5. Take a moment and think about the people in our community who are passionate. Those individuals who do something not just because it's their job, but because it's in their soul.
Well, every Monday in May, we are introducing you to 4 people right here in Northeast Wisconsin, making a difference day in and day out because it is what they are supposed to do.
This week, Local 5's Erin Taylor introduces us to Elizabeth Feldhausen, founder of Green Bay's Safe Haven Pet Sanctuary. The sanctuary started as a passion project to save special needs cats from being euthanized.
And now in its 5th year of operations, Feldhausen says that she has no doubt this is what she's supposed to do.
I just wanted to have somewhere where cats could go instead of being euthanized when they had a disability or special need.
It all started when Feldhausen's cat was partially paralyzed, told that putting him down was the best option.
He was still enjoying life and purring. He just needed assistance getting around.
So she took matters into her own hands.
I rehabilitated him myself, and I was pretty young at the time. And within about 6 months, he was back to being a normal cat.
Seeing firsthand what some TLC could do for a cat with special needs gave Feldhausen an idea.
I kind of saw a need in the community, somewhere where cats could go instead of being euthanized when they had a disability or special need.
Originally located in a smaller space in De Pere, Safe Haven Pet Sanctuary's first location opened in December 2016. It turns out Feldhausen was right about the need for a special needs shelter.
We kept getting more and more calls for us to take cats from owners or other shelters who didn't have the resources or the time to care for them, where their only other option was euthanasia, and before we knew it, we had more cats than we could handle in our little location.
The sanctuary has grown into its downtown Green Bay location, and Feldhausen grew into her role.
We got so big so fast, and I'm not a boss. Like, it was just me and a couple friends running it, so had to quickly learn how to have a staff and have a bigger business, and
developing new skills and learning to utilize existing ones.
I was actually working in social media before I started Safe Haven, so that's always been like my special thing.
The mural on the exterior of Safe Haven makes it pretty easy to spot if you're out and about in downtown Green Bay. But it's Elizabeth's social media skills that put the shelter on the map across the world.
And I got emails from England and Portugal and every other place you can think of, just saying that they saw the picture on the internet. So it was quite surprising that it spread that quickly.
In September 2018, Feldhausen shared pictures of the so-called cat grandpa dozing off with the sanctuary's cats. The post quickly went viral.
We have people from all over the world who follow us on Facebook, and then we have people who travel to Green Bay just to come to the Cat Cafe or just to meet Cat Grandpa Terry.
The attention has helped the shelter grow.
A lot of people sent gifts and donations for the cats just because they saw my picture on the internet. So it was great for the cats, and that's what we're working for.
Before we were around, most of these cats would have been euthanized. And I think it's important for more and more people to come see Safe Haven and meet these cats, because the more we can get the word out there, the fewer cats that will be euthanized.
Her business growing, along with her dreams.
I thought I was going to have a tiny little cat rescue in De Pere forever, and I was totally cool with that. So this is all like beyond my wildest dreams right now.
She's one of the lucky ones who gets to see what lies beyond her wildest dreams.
I am Elizabeth Feldhausen. I'm the founder of Safe Haven Pet Sanctuary, and this is what I'm supposed to do.
Our thanks to Erin Taylor for that story. Every cat housed at Safe Haven is adoptable. Feldhausen is also co-owner of the Puffy Shop Cat Cafe in Appleton. And tune in next Monday to meet another member of our community who's doing what they're supposed to do.